Most people relocating to San Antonio haven't even heard of Sienna Lakes, but that's where Chesmar builders are putting in the best cost per square foot value in new construction in San Antonio right now. Let's go check them out. So Sienna Lakes is tucked away not far from the intersection of 1604, which is a loop that goes outside of the city of San Antonio, and FM 1346. All of this is just located just barely southeast of the big city of San Antonio. This community was designed to give homeowners that true hill country feel without really being too far away from San Antonio's city amenities. You'll see wide open spaces, manicured landscaping, and even lakes with walking trails that wind throughout the neighborhood. Now, this is a community that I think really appeals to the family side of things that don't want to be necessarily in a cookie cutter type situation, but the ability to kind of get out, walk around, and roam around and like, again, have that hill country feel. Also, it's for working professionals that want some elbow room, and even retirees who are ready to trade city noise for some tranquility. Now, one of the biggest things that sets Sienna Lakes apart is the space that you get. While most new neighborhoods are squeezing homes onto smaller and smaller lots, here you're going to get right around a half acre per home. That's enough if you want an in-ground pool, a workshop, or even a detached casita, something that you're rarely going to find for under $700,000 near San Antonio. Now, homes here range from just right around 2,300 square feet up to almost 4,000 square feet, from 3 to 5 bedrooms and 2.5 to 5 bathrooms depending on the floor plan. And these are not cookie cutter homes either. Each home is built with modern, energy efficient materials and contemporary finishes. Think open concept kitchens, tall ceilings, and spa style primary bathrooms. Now, the exclusive builder for the subdivision is Chesmar Homes, which is one of the most reputable and recognized builder in the South Texas region. They've got around 9 or 10 different floor plans that you can choose from. They've got smaller, efficient layouts like the Brandon coming in at just over 2,300 square feet with 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms, all the way up to the Richmond, which is their largest model currently at over 3,800 square feet. And that has 4 bedrooms, 4 baths, and a home that really feels like it's completely custom. And if you're the type of person that wants options, Chesmar offers both move-in ready and built to suit opportunities, so you can personalize your finishes or just walk right into a completed home. Now, if this community seems like something you want more information on already, I'll make sure to leave a link in the description below for builder incentives that are current up to date, as well as lot availability and home availability. Now, something that I do want to call attention to is this community, while it's great, you're not going to have big splash pads or huge community pools. This is more about serenity and peace than those big style amenities that you're going to get in some of the other master plan communities in San Antonio. Again, Sienna Lakes is going to focus on natural beauty and peace of mind. The walking trails, the lake views, and the quiet green spaces make it the kind of place where you can actually hear yourself think after a long work day. It's super simple, intentional living, and that's what most people moving to Texas, I think, are really looking for. Now, let's talk schools, because Sienna Lakes falls under East Central ISD, which is a pretty large school district in the San Antonio area. Here, the kids are going to be at Tradition Elementary School to start off. They will go to Heritage Middle School and then East Central High School, and these are all just around 5 to 7 minutes away. Now, full transparency for the families out there, the East Central School District rankings are a little bit modest right now. According to greatschools.org, it's a 3 out of 10 rankings. So again, if you've got school-age kids, please do your own research and look into, that school in particular, or there's also charter or private options available in the area. Now, one of the biggest perks about here is the location of this community. You're roughly 15 to 25 minutes from downtown San Antonio, depending on traffic. Now, that means you can enjoy the peaceful countryside, but still grab dinner at the Pearl or catch a Spurs game without a super long drive. And you're also super close to Brook City Base, H-E-B, and Walmart, and plenty of local restaurants all within a 10-mile radius. It's like the perfect mix of country living and city conveniences. Now, I get to see a lot of master plan communities in the area, so let's take a look at the pros and the cons list that I have for this community. Obviously, one of the biggest pros is the half-acre lots, which is super rare being this close to the city. You also get the peaceful, super quiet setting with the lakes and the trail. That was pretty cool. And again, you get easy access to downtown and all the major highways to get really anywhere in San Antonio. Okay, now for the cons, well, schools, honestly, they could be a little bit stronger. I mean, I've got plenty of friends that have kids that go through the East Central School District, and they love it. So take those rankings with a grain of salt, but make sure you do your own research on that. Here you're going to get fewer built-in amenities than you are at other places that have big master plan pools or splash pads or water parks or things like that. So just know that going in, you're going to get lakes and a walking trail rather than those other amenities. And with that peace and quiet and serenity, this is semi-rural community, which means you're going to have to drive a little bit farther for those city conveniences. But for a lot of families that are relocating to the San Antonio area or just trying to move up out of San Antonio, like the smaller communities into bigger ones, that's kind of the point. They want peace and quiet, tranquility and serenity as opposed to those city conveniences right then and there. So just know you have the option out there as opposed to if you're going to go into a master plan community, smaller lots, more of a cookie cutter type feel. So at the end of the day, if you're looking for a community that gives you a little bit more countryside and a little bit further away from the city conveniences, Sienna Lakes definitely deserves a look. And if you're wondering what your home could be worth in the current market so you can make an educated decision on your living situation, I'll link a description below where we can tailor an analysis directly to your home so you get the information you need to make that decision for you and your family. And maybe you like this community, but you want something with more of like a community pool or a splash pad or a water slide or things like that where there's more of a social element to it. Be sure to check out this community right here. I think you'll like it.